How are you, Prasa? Nej men Prasse. By the way, when I do this, it's because he bites me, and the only way I can get him to stop biting me is to flick his ear. That way he will stop. Nej. Nej. Prasse. Ow! Prasse! He has gotten food 3 times this morning. But yeah, it's kind of like when Prime was a big thing. Maybe. I mean, that could be a thing. But yeah, it's kind of like with Prime, where I didn't buy Prime until they were like 15 crowns or something. This one was actually good. But it tastes like a $1 soda that you would buy on vacation on this weird little corner store. Like, it's not bad, but it's not great. I also saw that they had on ICA, they had the Nocco Christmas thing, julkalender. I'm gonna do one stream right now until like 2-3. Then I'm just gonna fix my laundry for like an hour or 2 and eat, and then I'm gonna be back again. Like, I didn't touch on it much yesterday, but basically what you can expect on weekends is probably gonna be like 8 to 10 hours a day of streaming, and during weekdays like 2 to 6 hours a day. That's probably what my part-time streaming schedule looks like. But yeah, I need to make a lot with the minced chicken because ICA had such good prices with it. Because they had like I think it was 800 grams for 59 crowns, which is like a really good price for that. But I also have 3 of them. So the plan is today to make a taco with one of them, and half of it I'm gonna make I'm gonna make taco of all of it just to get some spiciness to it. Then I'm gonna add like a little bit of sriracha spice, some crushed tomatoes, and then I'm gonna put that into a food box together with some rice, so I can eat that on Monday. And then tomorrow I will make something else and put half of that into another matlåda. So I have for Tuesday. And then on Monday, when one of my food boxes are done at work. Well, the thing is, I don't eat at home during work days. Like, are other people like that? Do you guys eat at home days you work? Or am I weird there? Also, might be because of my line of work, right? Because when I get to work in the morning, we have breakfast with the kids. So I usually eat like a sandwich or two, maybe some cereals or oatmeal or porridge or whatever. And that's like 8 in the morning. And then for lunch I go out and eat, which could be a salad, it could be husmanskost, it could be taco. Like, it could be anything. And in between there, I also have a coffee break where I usually eat like something sweet. But like after that, I don't really eat. So I eat like between 8 and noon, and after that, no more. Yeah, I like cooking, but I don't like eating, right? Like that sounds weird. I don't actually enjoy eating. Or I enjoy eating, but I don't enjoy eating a lot. Like when I eat, I want to eat something special, right? Yeah, so that we are gonna get to speed running here soon. I've just had a yeah, FFC I think shows, but I don't think which one is Phil Spurtman. Is that Frankish? No, Frankish shows. Is that 7 TV? Yeah, it's something that has gotten messed up. Yo, Tom Caps. Okay, but let me go to Streamlabs then. Because we need a happy Soda, right? Because if Soda isn't happy, God damn it, will it write a... Like, I see it in chat, right? But I think that's a different thing, right? Huh? No, I gotta find my phone. Where's my phone? Is it in my jacket? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's see here. All widget, I assume. Chat box. So it's Franker C's that doesn't work, right? Okay, because it sets is enabled, but if I enable them and then enable them again, then I probably need to copy the URL, and then we go to chat, and we do this. Okay, will it work now? Let's see here. Is that Franker C, right? So it does not work. Okay, so now let's do this. Let's disable it. Save settings. Copy. First, let's just double check here while I'm doing this. Should not. Oops. Do I go like this? Boom. I update it. Boom. Okay. Now we enable it. Save. Now we update it again. Boom. No. I don't know why it doesn't work. Let's see if this is the issue. No. I don't know. Yeah. Let me just Google really quick, let's see. Yeah. I mean... Oh, here. Yeah, let's go here. Can that actually be it? That would be so stupid. I mean, that could be it. And then I probably need to do... No? Just gonna double check. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I mean, yeah, we can go with 7 TV as well. We could fix that at some point. Let's see, you... how do I... Oh, I need to sign in. Wait, can I set up that other people can add? Now I've added it. Soda. Editors. Oh, Soda, do you want all the power? Can I just do Soda North? Boom. Yeah, you can be a super admin. Boom. So now, can you add whatever 7 TV emotes you want? Soda? It's funny to just see my cats like Like, no neck or anything. Whoops, wrong one. So I was starting to make a layout, but like my toothache was like, like I got so tilted. Oh, I need to turn on first. Now put away my hot dog buns. Men Rasse, snälla. Okay, so... Although, can we kind of agree that, like, I've never thought much about Donkey Kong Jr. music, right? But can we agree that this song is good? Like, this song reminds me of something, and maybe this is a real melody of some song. Yeah, Buku! Buku! Right! Djurgården Buku! That's true! Vem är störst av vackrast? What happened? I do not know what happened. Because I added you as super admin, maybe... So you should be, like, if you click on one of the emotes like you sent to me, and then click add, do you get my channel up to that add? Like, you can add it to my channel? Which one was that? All right.
What? What?
Obviously, we need to start today's stream with that. That was too early, I think. No? Oi! So it's almost better to just go full up here. Yeah, that would be amazing. Because I'm not like I made layouts and like it's not that I'm super bad at it. But it takes me so long time, and whenever something distracts me as well, because I don't know how to use certain functions and stuff, I just do it on freehand basically. Okay, so we figured out yesterday why it was so bad. So you need to do like only true inputs here. So like the moment I press down or up when doing that, that happens. Okay, that's not gonna be quick. That can be quick, okay. Oh yeah, we only have 4 seconds to save, so it should be fairly quick this. Ah, didn't go high enough. Ah, that's... Oops. Ah. Not the greatest stage. Oops. Yeah, that trick is way easier now that I understand how it works. Add R&D. Yeah. Ah, it was slightly faster. That would have been good R&D. Ah. Was that too early? No? that was slow, but it worked. Okay, that was a quick climb. Oops. Was a little bit slow. That's probably the stage I need to work on the most. I tried to stop right before and go for the other one, but missed it. No! Oh, that's a bad climb. What the fuck? I didn't get the final one there. I tried I need to be lower down. I'm not getting a good one here. Ah, grab. No, I'm not. I tried. Because RNG might change depending on what buttons and stuff you press as well. I don't know, like, if I wanna time into actually figuring out something that gives me good RNG every time. And it would only help for the first stage, right? Ah. I'm so bad at that. I need to beat that cycle. I tried. Like, this will be probably pretty decent PP upgrade if I just can get like one really good run. Because my PB here is not that great. Yeah, no glitch. Okay, we got that. Yeah, I need... It's... You know what? Oh, I do not have one there. I need to practice that stage, because that's the stage where we need to actually go fast. Let's make a save state just in case I fuck up again. What the fuck? Okay. That's basically what we need to do. Ah, did not get it. Well, we still got it. Oops. Okay, oh, I need to check something. Okay. I wanna just make a save state here. Okay. So if I do this, yeah, okay. That. Ah, I tried to miss it, but we got it. What? That's so fucking annoying. Wait, can I do? Yeah, I actually want to try something. Oh, wait. No. But we might as well. If I do that, so probably do this to get the first one. The question is, can I get up both before? Oh, that would be so annoying to go for though. Damn it. Is it worth going for this? The question is how hard is it actually to do. This will not work. Like, I will probably see if it will work or not. This should work. Oh. I should go for it, right? Oops. It's so slow. I will not make it past here. Nah. Look, it's pace enough to get a PB. Oops. Okay, we're not gonna get the early cycle here. Also didn't really matter because we got the wrong RNG here. Like, I'm gonna say, if we get like the quick final stage and are tied, we can probably get like a 128, 127. Damn it! Damn it! Yo, Turbo! Turbo! Damn it. So, I need to yeah. Do you know what? I just do not have it in me to go for like every single frame in this game. So we will simply not go for quick left climbs. We will just do them like that. Oh, that's too early, I think. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like, if I really want to get a good time in this, I'll just play on emulator with keyboard. No. Yeah, this is a game I already have a PB in as well, so it's like... Like, yeah... I would get a PB, but for most... That was too early, I think, no? For most other games we will just do another category or something. Try to jump as early as possible. Okay, we got the early one here, so let's see how much that saves. That might be too slow. What? What? Why? I'm not gonna release the button. I wanna see if it was some glitch. No. Like... But yeah, that kind of proves that we just need one run. Because this game only accepts true inputs, it's... I would say it was. Okay, that was so fucking annoying. Let's try another controller. Oh, this is the bad... Huh? Oh, this might be the controller that has a broken start button. So let me get... I don't want to plug in my... You know what? Let's try with this controller. Just for fun. Playing with my horror controller here. I'm so used to my other controller, so when I did my grip, I just couldn't find the correct position of the jump button. Oh. I want to see the long climb, how good it is. Oh, that's too early. No? No, that controller will not work. I'm gonna put you here. I need to have you plugged in though, so I can actually start games. Does not work from. I wonder why it only works on the second stage. Okay, this controller might be good. Don't know why I jumped there. No! No! Okay, I feel like this controller is better for the mash though. Like, look at that. It's actually getting... Yolin. What? I do not agree with that. The thing is, I don't agree with this game at all. So fucking bad. Oh, okay. Okay, we're done. PB was all we wanted. That's a PB. That's game number 1. like we can push it another second or two, but do we really care? So let's get some. I don't think it's 1 of 2300. I think it's 1 out of 1500 something. So let's go here. We need to document this though. Donkey Kong Junior. Also, let's do a marker. Junior music. Oh, this was not the one I wanted. We don't want this one. We're looking for the correct one. Here. This one we can listen to over and over again. So, let's get this documented. Also, we can see if it's anything else we want to add. Boom. We can remove that one, to be honest. Let's go over here. We don't want that one. Lick the toad? Oh. Okay, so game Donkey Kong Jr. We will fix more here later. Oh, do you know what? I forgot to fix one. It should be boom and then number here. Donkey Kong Jr. completed on 2025. Oops, wait. Uh, 11:08. Time we can fix later when I've done it. And rank as well. Category is 1 loop. Speed rank, I would say this is a C tier. Music, B tier. Difficulty, low. But yeah, that's all we need to do now. Day, month, year. Well, I just pick whatever my computer says. I do not have a preference. But yeah, we'll have a second game right now. Okay, the first thing I need to do is go back here. First round picks. No, here. I think I removed everyone. Yeah. So I need to download the new file here actually. Download, boom. Marbles on stream. So we need to fix the scoring system. Yeah, we're already one game down. But the next game, like it's gonna take... Like, I don't see a short game, really. Like, Tomain has Kabuki. Goonies 2 might be short. So first off, we need to do bots. Add names, clear, open, boom. Okay, I need to show it on stream as well. I just did one of those. So it's gonna be either, if I feel like it was a quick game, like Donkey Kong Jr. It was literally like a one-day grind. So I just got a new PB. But for a game like Ghoul School, I will most likely do like another category, like 100% or something. So like for games I've already ran, I will just pick whatever category I want. For games I haven't ran, I would usually run the main category, unless the main category isn't full game and the full game category hasn't been ran. So like Wrecking Crew, for example, full game category exists, but it's not the main category, so I will just run the main category for now. But for a game like Noah's Ark, the full game category exists, I think, but no one has ran it yet. But yeah, we need to go to the hub, I think. Local. Let's remove this one. Add a new one. Oops. NES. Boom. Enable view. Custom points. I don't know what that means. So can we do like plus 500 here? Wait. Oh wait, if we start off by the first one being, let's say 500 points. And then we do... Wait, didn't he get 500? And then for the rest we do minus. Is that how you do it? So let's do minus 20. Oh wait. Do we just do that? Oh, difficulty multiplier. If we just do this, I'm just gonna check here really quickly. We can do something short. Because I just need to see if it works. Every time, let's do you bots. So it's gonna be 87 now. Play. Should be really quick this. Wait, will everyone get the same points here? So no one gets points here. I think you type in first. Oh! Oh, okay. So let's do that. Well, then we can do like this. Let's do 1,000 points here. And then we do let's do 50, 25, 15, then 10 minus. Then we just do this. So we get a lot of... Well, that will be way too much points, right? Yeah. I don't know what a good... like point system is. But let's start at 500. And we say top 5 or top 3 gets a little bit of bonus, then the next top gets a little bit higher. And then we do this. Top 20. So first places will be worth a lot. So this would be 20 places left. Well, let's do like that. I don't know actually what happens. Do you know what? It's funny if you start getting minus points for getting really low. So let's do that, and the final 7 will lose 10 extra points. Except for the one that actually gets last place. That one will get 100 minus points. Okay. Grand Prix. We gotta do 6 races. And we're gonna do like last time. Do you know what? Do we have anything that's NES themed? Nintendo? No? 8-bit. Famicom? No? Okay, then we will just take... Do you know what? We need a high elimination stage, right? Let's go with like 50% eliminated. But that one should come late. So let's start with something that's not that elimination pool. We're just gonna take a random here. Then we can do a random here. Then we can do a random here. Then we go back here and do a random. And then we do... Right here we do a massive, like 50% elimination. You know, creep, no. Big marble adventure. And then for final race, we do a random. Where's random? Here. Okay, time to see what the second race will have, or the second game. Hopefully it works. Top 10 names. Let's see the excitement. Okay. Ooh, Romance of Three Kingdoms is in the lead by Aaron. Mega Man 2 is high up as well. Mega Man 2 was one of the top finishers last time as well. All Famicom games are in the lead. And remember, the top 3 actually gets a huge bonus in points. Not like overcommonly, but it's good. And last places gets horrible minus score. 126. Oh, someone fell off. And Putter will get the minus 100 points. And Curb Adventure. Okay, Predator is starting to get high. Ooh, all Disk System games getting a big hit. Also, I don't know if you rank as... We should rank as final or last place if you die first. Okay, let's check the top 10 here. We have... I would say 50-50 between good and bad games right here. Ooh. Ooh, many balls that tries to hit that cycle. But there are a few that missed it. Okay, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Ooh, will it window? Ooh, yeah, it will. And Shattered Hand? No, Bio Sensei. Okay. Let's go up here to see like some of the balls that are struggling here. Oops. I don't remember how to turn on all names. But there are a few balls that are struggling behind here. Yeah, I think these are the two final balls. Yeah, I do not think they will manage to finish. Or nah. Or maybe the one that fell first here have a shot to finish? No, I don't think so. Yeah. So let's see, did it work? Okay, dying actually just gives you 0 points. Okay, we know that for the next time though. I mean, depth warps is still a good thing to do if you if you're in last place. Because no one remembers a failed run. So resetting the run is better than finishing a bad run. Okay, let's see. Knight Rider is high up. Predator is high up again here. We see Pusnik making a scene at the top. They're entering the second lap here. Ooh, it almost looks like they're falling out. Okay. Knight Rider is just crushing this race. No one. Ooh, wait, this might be bad. Ooh, will Knight Rider get first? They are trying. No, Knight Rider did get first. And like I said, wins are worth quite a lot extra. Like you get like 100 points extra than anyone in the top 3. But I did have a bad. Let's see here. Shattered Hand seems to be one of the favorites right now. Yeah, I think Shattered Hand might be one of the favorites right now. But one top 3 position can change it so much, right? Like, you need to win. Be in the top 3 at least once to win. And if you get 2 top 3s, you're doing very well. Okay, let's see here. Magician by Geekman, Swordmaster. Ooh. People are dying. Okay, this might be a bad stage. Oh, it's this stage. Okay, the thing here is that usually when we play this solo with the chat, this is a stage we only beaten once. And so there might only be like 1 or 2 finishers here. demon sword. No! Okay, let's check the new front, guys. Ooh, that's a good one, that's a good one. Ooh, as long as it keeps moving forward here, it's good. Ooh, was there a ball there? Or no, that was probably just the record ball. We should probably ban this stage from being picked. But now it got picked, we just gotta live with it. Like, you have to explain why this stage is so bad. Okay, they are fairly close to it actually. Ooh. Damn, is Predator high up again? Like, we always see it in the top position here. Ooh. You know what? I think Predator is doing really well here. Okay, Predator. No, it missed. No, it missed. It missed. Missed. Dr. Jekyll and Hyde by Free Creepio. Okay, now the question is just how many more will actually finish? Oh, Yumi Penguin will finish as well. Like, these points will be worth so much because, like you can see, there's not gonna be that many that finishes, right? Actually, quite a lot of balls are dropping in here. But 50% won't finish, I think. Is that the final ball? It looks like it. Yeah. Oh, Jekyll and Hyde will be doing good here. Power Blade. No. Oh, can we do this? So this is the current rank here. So Jekyll and Hyde in the lead. Paris, Dakar. A pretty good one here. Nah, it's just one glitch. But it is a game that will take... It's all... Yeah. No, it's not my free picks. If that wins, we're doing another Grand Prix, but we're gonna use all of the games as balls. So, if all Famicom games, one ball each. Okay, we actually do not want to see Dr. Jekyll and Hyde high up here. So anyone that takes that game out. I see Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, god damn it. What game will win is the question. Do not see I'm just trying to check how I turn on all name. Oh, that's slow. Oh, there. Okay, we have all names now, so we can actually try and see where... Oh, right! Yeah, right, it's pre-CPO's ball. Right, there are two. Solar Jetman is another game that will take some time to actually learn. Okay, Solar Jet. No, wait, Numberland? Ooh, almost. Here we are gonna get games that are getting a lot of minus. Shattered Hand is doing really great here. But check down here. Like a few games are getting there. Let's see here how the points are currently. Oh, Dr. Jekyll and Hyde Free Creepio seems to be still in the lead. But I did lose a lot of ground here. Okay, this is the 50-50 stage. Like, if stats are correct, around 43-44 balls will make it to the end. The Holy Diver is going strong. Damn! Jekyll and Hyde is up here again. Jekyll and Hyde really wants to be the top game today. Oh, there it goes. So that's a good thing for the games that wanna get back in this. Yeah, we see a lot of games just going to death there. Rockman has a good lead here. Wait. Yeah, Rockman has a good lead. Here it goes. Will it make this jump? Oh, yeah. This might not be as dangerous. Maybe if you're more than one ball going there. Ooh, Rockman is getting stuck here. Ooh, the Matson goes hard and Mega Man 5 gets a good... Okay, we need to go over here. There's another one here. A lot of games dying. Mega Man is... It's getting a good lead here. Mega Man. But Predator is up again. Ooh, Predator takes the lead. Ooh, Test Dummies. Temple of Doom. But there's one final. Yeah. Let's check here. Quest of Key. But yeah, I think this will actually make the final round a little bit more interesting. Bye bye. But we have Eos, Dream Master, Superman, Kirby, Ikari, Kabuki, Goonies, Fire Rock, Dragon Slayer, Birdweek, Trojan, Power Blade, Tom and Jerry, Elevator Action, Orb 3D, Ninja Gaiden 2, Magician, and TMNT will most likely not make it to the end. Unless it has a really good line here. Ooh, that line by Magician. Okay, let's see here how it looks in for the ending. So Numberland, Faxanadu, those are probably the two big favorites. But we have anything can happen here. Like we can... Is there anyone that has 2 games in like the top 10 here? Taco, Geek, Fleke, Lun, Luca, Nesse. No, no one has double in the top here. Okay, are we ready for the final race? Numberland and Faxanadu, I would say, are the Marble Adventure. Oh, all prolific. Oh, people are dying. I'm trying to see if anyone of the big games, but there's so many that are dying right. What? True. Captain America and the Avengers by Neural. Ooh, Fire Rock is taking a lead. I think Fire Rock was fairly high up, right? Demon Sword. Ooh. No one is getting the perfect line here. Ooh, maybe Mission Impossible. Ooh, nice. But now, the danger. Oh, wait, what? That's just a dick move. Demon Sword won. So it needs to hit. Oh. So it's a gamble in the end as well. No. Ooh, Jekyll and Hyde missed. Oh. I don't know if it was the correct one, but... Okay. Only a few managed to get through here. So let's see top 3. We have Xanadu by Vesper. We have Numberland by Alex, and the winner is Orb 3D by NES Atlas. Let's see. Solstice, Altered Beast, Miracle. Are people excited for Orb 3D? I've actually never played it. So I think before we do anything, let's play it. The first thing we need to do is swap controller. This combo we can use if we need a lot of D-pad movement. But the thing is, the D-pad movement isn't bad on this controller, it's just if I need to mash it. Okay, so let's see here. EDFC. Oh. Orb 3D. An evil wizard known as Kron threatens the safety of the entire galaxy. 30 chambers stand between you and Kron. Each chamber contains manifestation of the wizard. Okay, so it's only 30 levels. Wait. Eat here and get. So to the hole. Okay, so I can like, I assume I need to destroy stuff. What happens? Okay, I can lose balls by... Oh. Okay, now... Okay, that worked. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to understand how to actually aim. Is this the whole... Whoa! So what can we do here? So let's say we go here. Okay, nothing happened. Oh, you only have 2 hits to do this. Because it's bowling, right? No! Okay, now we're guaranteed to get this. Okay. Okay, I have no clue how... Okay, so this game... Okay, we need to check the leaderboard as well to see like what... What are you saying? Why would this be annoying to speedrun? Oh! I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and then we will check the leaderboards and stuff. Do you know what? We are also asking ChatGPT for the whole history of this game. And we're doing another deep research. Okay, it's starting its research. I can also read what it said about NES, but bathroom break. Gonna add the ads and be right back. Gonna grab some coffee at the same time. I'm back, people. Also now we can do this. Well, we don't need the background just yet, right? Can I make it read this out? Doesn't look like it. Oh, can I do this?
The speedrunning history of Donkey Kong Jr., NES Any% Loop, cover art of Donkey Kong Jr. for the NES, part of Nintendo's Arcade Classics series. Introduction. In the early years after Donkey Kong Jr.'s release in the 1980s, competitive play revolved around achieving high scores rather than fast completion. Twin Galaxies, the classic arcade record-keeping organization, tracked jaw-dropping scores on the arcade version. For example, Steve Weeb's 1,139,800-point world record in 2008 forums.arcade-museum.com.
This is so
On the NES
bad.
port of Donkey Kong Jr., Twin Galaxies also recognized top players like Chad Breivik, Tom Vodova, and 8-Bit Steve. TwinGalaxies.com, but again primarily for points and endurance runs. Early speedrun attempts of the NES game were niche and often overshadowed by score chasing. It wasn't until the 2000s that a dedicated Any% speedrunning scene emerged, focused on completing the game's 4-level loop as quickly as possible. This report chronicles the Any% loop game A world record progression from the game's release to the present day, highlighting major time breakthroughs, key strategy developments, and the notable players who pushed the record lower. The timeline is organized chronologically, charting how the record fell from over a minute and a half to barely above 1 minute. Early attempts in Twin Galaxies era, 1980s to 2000s, throughout the 1980s and 90s, Donkey Kong Jr. on NES had no formal speedrun community. Any competition was informal, and Twin Galaxies' attention was on high-score play. Legendary gamers like Billy Mitchell and Steve Weeb were trading world records on the arcade version, but their focus was racking up points, not finishing fast. Forums.arcade-museum.com. On the NES, a few enthusiasts did experiment with fastest completion runs. Twin Galaxies archives suggest that by the early 2000s, some of its veteran competitors had dabbled in completion speed. For instance, TG champion Tom Vodova, known for dominating many NES titles, turned his skills to Donkey Kong Jr. and logged completion attempts. TwinGalaxies.com. However, these early runs were not widely publicized, and no significant, verified speed records were established in this period. In essence, Donkey Kong Jr. remained a high-score game until the
I never
mid-2000s.
saw a demon.
The SDA record, breaking new ground, 2009, the first major milestone in Donkey Kong Jr. speedrunning came in 2009. Ray Kroc. Submitted a full game run to Speed Demos Archive, SDA, and set an inaugural Any% benchmark of 1 minute 28 seconds. SpeedDemosArchive.com. This run, completed on August 21, 2009, was the first widely recognized world record for the NES version. Crocdoc's SDA entry stood out at the time. It showcased techniques that would become fundamental for future runners. In his run commentary, Crocdoc emphasized optimized vine movement, using 2 vines to climb faster upward and 1 vine to slide down quickly. SpeedDemosArchive.com. Mastering such mechanics allowed him to minimize wasted time on each screen.
I did beat the 128, right?
Proving that Donkey Kong Jr. could be beaten rapidly and inspiring others to attempt speedruns of a game long treated only as a score marathon. Crocdoc's 128 remained unchallenged for nearly a decade. From 2009 through the 2010s, there was little active competition in this category, and his record sat largely uncontested on SDA. SpeedDemosArchive.com. The few who tried to beat it found that squeezing out improvements required extremely tight execution of jumps and climbs. As a result, the world record stagnated, and Crocdoc's time became a legendary early benchmark for the community. Renewed competition and the sub 1:25 breakthrough, 2018 to 2019, after years of dormancy, the late 2010s brought a resurgence of interest in Donkey Kong Jr. any%. New runners from the
I wonder how
community,
accurate this deep search is.
began chipping away at the long-standing 128 record. In 2018 and 2019, a series of quick improvements finally ended the decade.
Okay, we don't need to listen to this whole
The
thing.
first crack in the record came when runner Apollo.
But we can listen to it until this one is done.
Run, narrowly surpassing Croc Doc's time after 10 years. Speedrun.com. This minor improvement in early 2019 was soon eclipsed by larger leaps. By mid-2019, competitors Josh Keys and Rayquaza 911 each pushed the record down to the mid 1:25 range through more refined play. Speedrun.com. Josh Keys in particular achieved a time of 1:25.366, over 3 seconds faster than the 2009 record, by optimizing every level's execution. Speedrun.com. These sub 1:26 runs were achieved without any major glitches. They were the product of cleaner movement, better timing on vine grabs, and efficient routing through each screen. It became clear during this period that competition breeds improvement. Within a span of months in 2019, the world record was lowered multiple times. The long-held 128 barrier was decisively broken. Donkey Kong Jr. speedrunning was back in full swing. A crucial milestone was the sub 1:25 completion, a goal that once seemed distant. By the end of 2019, the record stood at roughly 1:25, and the top runners began eyeing even more ambitious targets in the months ahead. The PRG Zero Glitch Revolution, sub 1:20, 2020, the next quantum leap in Donkey Kong Jr. speedrunning came with the discovery of a game-altering glitch. In 2020, runners found that the original NES cartridge, PRG Zero version, allows a Stage 3 platform clip skip that drastically reduces completion time. Speedrun.com. This trick involves performing a precise backwards jump at the edge of a platform on Stage 3 to clip inside the platform and essentially skip a chunk of the level. Speedrun.com. Notably, this glitch only works on the original PRG Zero release, and the Japanese version. It was patched out in the later PRG 1 revision. Speedrun.com. Twin Galaxies forum discussions and runners like Hyrexon confirmed the PRG Zero-only behavior, prompting top players to obtain the correct version to exploit the skip. Speedrun.com. The impact of the Stage 3 skip on speedruns was enormous. By bypassing part of one of the slower levels, runners saved several seconds in one stroke, a huge margin in a roughly 80-second run. Almost immediately, times tumbled into uncharted territory. Lively Raccoon, one of the game's active moderators and top players, used the new glitch to shatter the sub 1:20 barrier. In 2020 he achieved a world record of 1:19.617. Speedrun.com, becoming the first to log a completion.
I feel like this one will be
this run marked a major
this one will be
milestone in
way
Donkey Kong history,
quicker
a
to read.
culmination of glitch exploitation and refined execution. It demonstrated what was possible when advanced tech is combined with optimized fundamentals. Live Lyrakun's record run leveraged not only the Stage 3 clip but also polished tricks on other stages, such as the springboard jump on Stage 2 and flawless vine navigation, to minimize every fraction of a second. The glitch era also spurred discussions in the community about creating a glitchless category, given how much the PRG Zero exclusive tricks were now dominating the any% meta. Speedrun.com. Some runners without access to a PRG Zero cartridge found themselves at a disadvantage, and a separate glitchless leaderboard was proposed for a more level playing field. Speedrun.com.
We completed the first game and we picked the second game, Cortina. Now we're listening to the world record history of Donkey Kong
times would henceforth assume use of the Stage 3 skip
Junior.
and other viable time savers. Modern era, pushing the limits, 2021 to 2025. Following the 2020 revolution, the competitive focus shifted to squeezing out the last few seconds and frames that separated the top times. Throughout 2021 and 2022, several skilled runners traded records and personal bests in the low 1:20s, all employing the new strategies. The world record, however, remained in the hands of the glitch's pioneers until a new champion emerged, Legion. In 2022, Legion executed a near-perfect run, clocking in at 1:18.500 to claim the world record. Speedrun.com. This run further improved the mark by over a full second, a significant jump at this elite level. Legend's achievement was the result of months of grinding attempts, as noted in his submission comment, "I finally did it, after months of off and on grinding," speedrun.com. His run combined the stage 3 clip, precise timing on every jump, and even tighter stage routes to set a new gold standard for Donkey Kong Jr. any%. As of 2025, Legend's 1:18.500 remains the current world record. Speedrun.com. Other top runners continue to chase the mark, coming within a couple seconds but not yet surpassing it. For example, players like Signal Punk, with a 1:20.167 personal best, and Jack Pro, 1:21.050, have posted times in the low 1:20s while striving for the record. Speedrun.com. The competition has grown fiercer, but each further improvement has become exceedingly difficult. The margin for error is razor thin when only tenths of seconds separate runs. Runners now speak of theoretical limits. With current strategies, a mid 1:18 run is near tool-assisted perfection, and breaking the 1:18 barrier would likely require either new glitches or inhumanly perfect execution. To put the modern accomplishments in perspective, the fastest Donkey Kong Jr. runs today complete the entire game nearly 10 seconds faster than what was thought possible a few years ago. And compared to the 2009 era, runs are about 10+ seconds faster despite the game lasting only around a minute and a quarter. This highlights how far the routing and techniques have evolved. It's a testament to the community's dedication. The game's meta has transformed with each new discovery. From optimizing vine mechanics and item drops, to version-dependent glitches, to
So
even
this is
discussions of
interesting.
hardware differences, NTSC vs PAL timing, and emulation nuances, modern runners leave no stone unturned in the quest for milliseconds. Below is a summary timeline of the world record progression for Donkey Kong Jr.
I do actually not know how to stop the
highlighting the major record
TTS.
holders and their achievements. World record progression timeline, any%1 loop, NES, date player world record time milestone /notes August 21st, 2009 speed demos archive.com Ray Kroc Doc:1 1:28.
Can we just do
first official speedrun record, SDA. Established baseline using optimal vine movement, 2 vines up, 1 down, speeddemosarchive.com. Stood for 10 years. 2019 Josh Keys, USA, 1:25.366
is it this thing?
speedrun.com significant improvement after a decade. Achieved through optimized execution, no major glitches.
No?
Marked the first sub 1:26 run, revitalized competition.
It stopped. Okay. And listen at work. True. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, it's actually not that much here. So let's see here. Do you know what? We are listening to this. we need to understand, right?
History of Orb 3D, NES, speedrunning and high score competition. Introduction. Orb 3D for the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, is a 1990 puzzle arcade title developed by the software Toolworks and published by High-Tech Expressions Videogamesage.com. The gameplay is often described as a three-dimensional twist on time, requiring the player to bounce an orb between 2 paddles to solve 30 Enigma chambers puzzles, while managing a limited fuel supply. Videogamesage.com. GameFAQs.gamespot.com. Upon the game's release, high scores were the primary measure of achievement, tracked by official scorekeepers like Twin Galaxies. In the 2010s, however, a speedrunning community emerged for Orb 3D, aiming to clear all chambers, effectively beat the game, as fast as possible. This report chronicles the evolution of Orb 3D competition from high-score contests to modern speedruns, including world record progressions, notable players, strategy developments, and overlap with the Donkey Kong Jr. NES scene. Early high-score era and Twin Galaxies records. In the early 1990s, Twin Galaxies, the foremost electronic video game scoreboard, cataloged Orb 3D high scores as part of its database of world records en.wikipedia.org.
Yeah, Orb 1.
Classics, Orb 3D saw relatively few submissions, but dedicated players did push the score ceiling upward over time. Due to the game's design, score play is potentially open-ended. Players can prolong gameplay by refueling at Vern's Orborama gas station in exchange for points hosey14nes.wordpress.com. This creates a balancing act. Scoring high requires both survival, managing fuel, and
I haven't actually.
techniques. Notable early scores, by the 2000s, verified Twin Galaxies entries showed Orb 3D scores well into the 7 figures, over 1 million points.
But I also have a hard
For
time
example,
watching
one documented run, a
videos
player
about
achieved 1,614,830 points in roughly an hour and a half of play.
like that
GameFAQs.gamespot.com. Such performances
that watches
involve
people that are like
maximizing points for each
cheaters
chamber,
or whatever,
e.g. leaving certain bonus items on screen for extra end-of-level bonuses.
like in a
Today's
positive
score
light.
add to the score. GameFAQs.gamespot.com. While specific record holders and dates from this era are sparsely recorded publicly, Orb 3D never enjoyed wide tournament play. These early high-score runs established baseline world records for the game before speedrunners took interest. Twin Galaxies vs Speed. It's worth noting that playing for high score in Orb 3D contrasts sharply with playing for speed. High score players would often stall or repeat safe strategies to accumulate points, within fuel limits, whereas speedrunners forego scoring opportunities if they cost time. For instance, on Chamber 17 a high score run might avoid destroying the jewels, for a bigger bonus, GameFAQs.gamespot.com, but a speedrun would clear everything as quickly as possible even though it yields fewer points. The high score focus dominated the 1990s, but eventually the paradigm shifted to completion time. Emergence of speedrunning, late 2010s. By the late 2010s, Orb 3D began attracting NES completionists and speedrunners, partly due to the trend of speedrunning the entire NES library. Early NES speedrunners like Okamai of Games, NES Cardinality, and NES Atlas turned their attention to this obscure game, bringing modern routing and timing methods. In 2019, Orb 3D was added to the speedrun.com database. Speedrun.com and runners started optimizing an any percent beat the game category, since Orb 3D has a definitive final puzzle against the evil wizard Crone. Unlike high score attempts, these runs aimed simply to finish all 30 chambers, reaching the ending as fast as possible, disregarding score except as needed to buy fuel. Early speedrun records. The first recorded speedrun breakthroughs came in 2018 to 2019. Okamai of Games was an early pioneer, setting an initial benchmark with a time of 43 minutes 54 seconds in 2019. Speedrun.com. This run, performed on a NES emulator, was submitted to speedrun.com and verified by moderator NES Atlas. Speedrun.com. Okamai of Games' run effectively established the first any percent world record on the leaderboard. It also demonstrated baseline strategies, simply surviving each chamber efficiently, without any major sequence skips or glitches. None had yet been discovered. Soon after, NES Cardinality, a Canadian runner attempting every NES game, took up the challenge and dramatically lowered the record. In August 2019, NES Cardinality achieved a run of 42 minutes 29 seconds, narrowly beating Okamai's time. YouTube.com. But this was just the beginning. Over the next few months, he repeatedly improved the record with optimized routing and better execution.
So it checks YouTube.com for times as well.
Posted a time of 35 minutes 39
I wonder if it
seconds.
has like some checking, like
April 13th,
does it check it?
2020, he
It's a
further cut
test
it down to
run or
35
whatever.
minutes, 10 seconds. YouTube.com. These improvements, over 8 minutes of time saved, came from more aggressive play and refined solutions to each puzzle. For example, runners discovered time savers like in Chamber 11, hitting the lowest dynamite sticks causes entire columns to disappear, clearing the level faster. GameFAQs.gamespot.com. Adopting such tactics in every chamber shaved off seconds that accumulated into minutes gained over the full run. NES Cardinality noted one particular barrier around this time. He managed an even faster run of 33:01 in practice, but due to a recording issue, missing video fragments, he chose not to submit that fragmented run. Speedrun.com. Instead, he ground out another attempt and submitted a verified 33 minutes 16 second run which stood American Samoa a new world record in mid-2020. Speedrun.com. His attention to video proof underscores the increasing formality of speedrunning compared to early high-score claims. Complete footage is expected for leaderboard validity. World record progression, any percent speedrun. By late 2020, Orb 3DS speedrun record had been pushed even lower by a new contender, NES Atlas. A veteran speedrunner, and coincidentally the author of a tool-assisted speedrun of Orb 3D,
Oh,
NES Atlas
interesting.
applied TAS-honed strategies to real-time play. In the latter half of 2020, he achieved a run of 31 minutes 49 seconds, taking the first place spot speedrun.com. In his submission comment, NES Atlas declared it the new world record for Orb 3D, while noting that further time save was possible despite a near-perfect run speedrun.com. This 31:49, on BizHawk emulator, remains the standing world record on the speedrun.com leaderboard as of 2025 speedrun.com, with no new runners having surpassed it in the intervening years. Table, Orb 3D any % speedrun world record progression, NES, date, year, player time notes 2019 Okamai of games 43 minutes and 54 seconds first submitted speedrun WR speedrun.com, emulator. August 24th, 2019.
Okay, we don't need to...
42 minutes and 29 seconds improved routing, new WRYouTube.com.
Wait.
Late 2019 NES.
Okay, we need to read here, the crossover.
Asterisk interim improvement, cited in community video, March 25th, 2020 NES cardinality 35 minutes and 39 seconds major skips in puzzles.
We can do this for a little bit. Yeah, crossover episode. The question is like, how far do we push this game? Like, I think we should at least go for a sub 40, right? Like NES Cardinality usually puts in a lot of work. NES Atlas definitely does it. So like, if we can beat like the non-modern time of Okami, I feel like it's fine.
19 to 2020, with NES cardinality leading the charge. Once NES Atlas posted the 31:49, however, activity on the game dwindled. Orb 3D is a niche title with only 3 active runners and 15 total runs recorded on speedrun.com speedrun.com. After 2020, no new challengers have published faster runs, making NES Atlas's time effectively untouchable for now. It's worth mentioning that a tool-assisted speedrun, TAS, by Andy Dick, the online handle for NES Atlas, completes Orb 3D in 21:10.86, demonstrating the theoretical limit if human execution were perfect. TASvideos.org. This suggests a remaining gap and the possibility, however unlikely, of future human improvements. Strategy developments, high score vs speedrun. Over the years, players devised distinct strategies depending on their goal. In high score play, the emphasis was on endurance and maximizing points per chamber. Key tactics included fuel management, because fuel, time, is exchanged for points at Vern's Orborama, costing 1,000 points per refill. Hosey14nes.wordpress.com. High score players must always keep a reserve of points. They often intentionally scored extra points early in a level, even at the cost of time, to afford refuels and continue playing indefinitely. Point pressing, players found ways to earn bonus points within chambers. For instance, some puzzles reward leaving objects intact, e.g. any jewels left undestroyed in chamber 17 are converted to score. GameFAQs.gamespot.com. A high score run might therefore
that seems interesting.
or leave specific
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that
for maximum bonus.
big of a like.
This approach increases score at the expense of speed and fuel. Looping and survival. If a player clears all 30 chambers, the game may effectively loop or end. Sources note
Like
the game
that
is
big
designed
of a
to be
difference.
unwinnable in the long
Like,
run, implying one
or
could continue
that
for
big
score until
of
failure.
execution
Top
level.
score players would aim to survive as long as possible, even
But it
beyond
might
one
also
run,
just be
by
very,
leveraging patterns
very
and safe spots in each chamber to avoid
RNG.
losing or running out of fuel. In speedruns, nearly the opposite approach is taken: minimalist completion. Speedrunners ignore optional scoring opportunities. The goal is to trigger each
We're soon
chamber's
coming
completion
to the
condition
crossover.
ASAP. For example, in Chamber 11, Dynamite Room, the runner will hit the specific dynamite stick that causes a chain reaction, clearing the screen quickly. GameFAQs.gamespot.com. rather than blasting every stick individually for points. In puzzle chambers modeled on games like tic-tac-toe or bingo, runners memorized optimal move sequences to solve them immediately without extra moves. GameFAQs.gamespot.com GameFAQs.gamespot.com. Skipping Vern's refuel. Each visit to the fuel station costs time. Thus, speedrunners try to minimize refuels, even if it means finishing a level with 0 fuel left. They intentionally avoid spending 1,000 points on fuel more than absolutely necessary. In practice, world record runs might use only 1 or 2 refuels total.
Let's
This
check the world
contrasts
record
with
and
score
see if
runs
this
that
is
might
true.
continuously refuel to extend play. Riskier tactics. Some chambers in Orb 3D have random or chaotic elements, like moving targets. Speedrunners often reset until they get favorable patterns. They also execute precise rapid shots with the paddles to hit targets in succession. These aggressive tactics can shave seconds but carry a risk of missing and wasting fuel. High-score players, in contrast, played more cautiously to avoid ending the game. Over time, the speedrunning community compiled these strategies in guides. Notably, NES Atlas published an Orb 3D Beginner's Guide outlining the fastest solutions to each puzzle and tips on Orb Control videogamesage.com. Through community knowledge
They
sharing,
did not do
the
that.
run became more accessible despite the game's obscurity. Crossover with Donkey Kong Jr., NES. Interestingly,
Okay.
the niche group of players interested in Orb 3D overlaps with those in the Donkey Kong Jr. NES scene. Both are comparatively small sub-communities within NES speedrunning, and many runners dabble across multiple games. For example, NES Cardinality and NES Atlas, the two dominant Orb 3D runners, have also competed in Donkey Kong Jr. speedruns. NES Cardinality logged a respectable 1 minute and 29 seconds run of DK Jr., Game A, 1 loop, years before, placing in the middle of that leaderboard speedrun.com. Likewise, NES Atlas has an entry for DK Jr., around 1 minute and 39 seconds, on his profile speedrun.com. Neither specialized in Donkey Kong Jr. to the extent of the top DKJ runners, but their participation shows the overlap in enthusiast circles. Many NES speedrunners, driven by beat every NES game ambitions, find themselves tackling both puzzle obscurities like Orb 3D and arcade ports like Donkey Kong Jr. There's also a historical parallel in the high-score domain. In the 1980s, Donkey Kong Jr., arcade and NES alike, was a prominent title on Twin Galaxies' scoreboard, whereas Orb 3D was a later, lesser-known addition. A few classic arcade high-score competitors who focused on Donkey Kong titles eventually also tried their hand at Orb 3D out of completionism. This includes members of the retro score-chasing community who sought records across many NES games. While Donkey Kong Jr. high-score competition, especially on arcade, was fierce, with famous players like Billy Mitchell and Mark Keel trading million-plus point records, the Orb 3D high-score scene remained comparatively modest. Nonetheless, the spirit of competition connected the two. Figures dedicated to mastering one tended to at least experiment with the other, cementing a small but tight-knit overlap between the Orb 3D and Donkey Kong Jr. communities. Conclusion: the competitive journey of Orb 3D, NES, has transitioned from a quirky high-score challenge to a timed speedrunning puzzle rush. Early record setters on Twin Galaxies pushed the score into the millions by exploiting every scoring quirk the game offered. In the modern era, speedrunners have traded points for seconds, optimizing solutions
it will take a while for it to disappear.
and cutting completion times down from 3/4 of an hour to just over half an hour.
Okay, that's
Along
actually
the
cool.
way, players have discovered numerous tricks, from quick clearing puzzle strategies to fuel management techniques, depending on whether their goal was points or speed. Orb 3DS community remains small, but its top competitors are emblematic of the NES retro scene's camaraderie. The same names pop up across many games, from Orb 3D to Donkey Kong Jr., keeping these older titles alive.
Here we go. How is audio? Bad. So let's just watch here so we understand. Okay, he just tries to get a strike there. Oh, he does a double. Okay. That makes sense. Like, obviously we don't need to watch it all. But we kinda understand how that one works. So how does this one work? Okay, you can do that as a strat. You can kind of get them like moving like up and down, but you can turn them around all the time to keep them. Okay, that's interesting. You control the paddle and you can control the when the ball goes up and down. So you can hit things from below and from top. And when you change, like when it goes up, it also changes the direction of the ball. The paddles are more like you don't want the ball to hit the side of anything. Okay, that one is quick. What the fuck is this? 24. Okay, so it always... Okay. No, it doesn't auto-hit anything. You need to... Okay. Yeah, exactly. You press a button to... Billiards. So this is just hit the skull that's laughing. Oh, you can only light one rocket at the time. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but okay. Yeah, it's a lot of things. And now you just hit the 6 and you're done, or what? Okay, at least that puzzle isn't that hard, okay? So you hit those two... Oh, do you need to hit them several times? Yeah. Okay. Okay, some you need to destroy from below, others from above. They destroy themselves. I did not understand what that is. Ducks! So what do you do with the ducks? Okay. Oh, do you need to put them all in the same row or something? Okay, yeah. Why is the task so much faster? Okay, so you just want to hit the edges so you can get all... Okay. Oh, this looks confusing. But you just remove the bombs, I assume? Yeah. Okay, you just destroy all the ice. Okay. So here you need a spell, okay. Ah, okay. Bingo. We need to play bingo. B7. So yeah, if you don't get the number you want, would you not just hit whatever? Like, why would you want 23 here when you can get a... No, wait, you probably need a bingo. And this might be RNG as well. But does a bingo count on the way down as well? Okay, yeah. So any directions probably count there, okay. Yeah, I wonder if you can also hit whatever when you get a number you just don't want. Okay, you're hitting the... You just pump until you're done. Target practice. Boom. So I assume you just hit targets. So, do you want the rabbits to like multiply over the whole screen? Yeah. So you just want them to mate a lot? Okay, you put the hoops down on them, okay. Like, I won't lie, I'm actually excited to do this run. We might do like a blind, like just a run through to see like where do we end up when we haven't practiced anything. I think that might be fun. Okay, you need to win this race. Yeah, exactly. It was like, okay, what ideas do we have? What about bunnies fucking? This looks awful. That you need to time it. The thing, Cartina, is if it was a NES Atlas or like Cardinality or someone that actually wanted to speedrun the game, the speedrun would probably have been like the 10 first floor. What is this? Match game. Wait, do you need to memorize this whole puzzle then, I assume? I assume it's not random, right? No, he's looking at something. I needed a review for the maze. Or did he just take a death? No? Okay, this is just memorizing. Let's see. How bad is Chrome? Oh! Look at this boss. That's actually fun. Okay, are we gonna look for TAS Orb 3D? And the dick. Do you know what? I think there's a newer one, right? Yeah. That was super loud. Sorry for that. I'm lowering. So let's see here. Like, do we see anything like special? Okay, so he does. The Tats doesn't either get a perfect strike at the beginning. So I guess that's the quickest way to set up like a strike. You hit the front and you hit the middle one, then you just hit. Okay, so you don't use your paddles that much. Yeah, so we will simply need to hit a lot of things. But yeah, I need to do some laundry, and then I'm gonna eat a little bit at the same time. And then I'll be back, and we're gonna do like a round somewhat like blind without like practicing strats. Yeah, exactly. I think it's more about learning mechanics. So I think like instead of like practicing room by room, we're just gonna do like a full run, maybe 2. And then after that be like, hey, what rooms are we struggling with? where can we actually practice to do better. So I think that's gonna be the goal. But yeah, let's check who we are gonna raid. You probably heard we are raiding. Yes, Cortina. When ChatGPT allowed you to make Ghibli things, I just wanted it to try and make like a... I want to see how well it did the Ghibli things. So I put in these 3 pictures and told it to Ghiblify it. Or anime-fine it. But yeah, I will be back in probably around 2 to 3 hours. But yeah, take care, have a beautiful afternoon, and bye bye.